Fellas, you know Degree Cool Rush deodorant, right? Well, last year they changed the formula, and guys were mad about it. One dude even started a petition. So guess what? Degree heard us, admitted they messed up, and brought the original Cool Rush scent back exactly how it was. And it's in Walmart, Target, and other stores now for under $4. So grab some and remember why its cool, crisp, and fresh scent made it the #1 men's antiperspirant for the last decade. Degree Cool Rush is back, and it smells like victory for all of us.
The last thing you want to hear when you need your auto insurance most is a robot with countless irrelevant menu options. Which is why with USAA Auto Insurance, you'll get great service that is easy and reliable, all at the touch of a button. Get a quote today. Restrictions apply.
USAA. Hilton brings you new ways to stay, with experiences that let you capture the glory days. Introducing the Graduate Hotels. Each inspired by local college towns, these stays are always original and never boring. Get in touch with traditions all across the country and enjoy a stay that's a class above the rest. Book at Graduate Hotels with Hilton Honors Points at Hilton.com. It's a win-win. Hilton, for the stay.
From the Fifth Quarter Studio in Madison, Wisconsin, you're listening to High School Hoops with your hosts, Steve Collins and Jake Steger.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to High School Hoops. Very excited, decided to join. Before we jump in today, first of all, first announcement is Coach Steger is coming back, so we're super excited about that. He will be coming back. He's been on a oh my gosh, I teach elementary school and I've had to pivot a little bit. So he will be back coming. We have some great topics coming this summer that we're going to deep dive into, and we're hopeful that everyone's going to be back to normal, and then we're going to be kind of hitting the ground running when the fall comes around. So we're excited about that, or I'm extremely excited about that. So that's the first thing. And then before we jump in and talk about shot selection and kind of a handout I have that I'm more than willing to give you, you just have to. I'm not going to put it on my site. I'm not going to do anything like that. I'm going to leave it as an Easter egg for High School Hoops listeners. I have a PDF I can hand you after we're done. Just have to email me at steve@teachhoops.com and I'll send it right off to you. I want to give a big shout out to our two sponsors. First of all, Dr. Dish, the #1 shooting machine on the market, bar none. They are easy to set up, very reliable, great customer service, great price. And if you mention Coach Unplugged or in High School Hoops, they'll give you a $350 off. Best deal out there. You won't find one better from any other podcast or anything like that. And then also go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. It is the one-stop shop for basketball coaches. It is it is what allows us to keep the lights on. This to come out 5 days or once a week. It's what allows us to keep all these things free. I can tell you for sure that prices are going to be going up in the fall, that the free trial is going to be going away, that we're going to be doing some pivoting. We've got some great ideas, some great things. Coach Collns is going to share. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to share my offense, my defense, my program, which I have specific names, and this is a little bit of a tease for all of you, but it's been years and years in making, and I'm very excited about it. It's going to be add to the one-stop shop that teachhoops.com is for all of you that are members. So go over and check that out. All right, so today I'm going to talk about shot selection. Usually when we do shot selection and film sessions and things like that, we'll do a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being an uncontested layup type of shot, uncontested layup in an empty gym, to a 1 being, a half court shot with a hand in the face kind of thing. So what we have that scale of kind of 1 to 10. What we've done now is we've kind of gone through and kind of given the shot, what I refer to as the shot selection spectrum, SSS, not, and it basically gives a value to a specific type of shot. So we can give a specific value to the kids. And like I said, I will send you this so you can look at it if you want the handout. Just email me at steve@teachhoops.com. And these are correlated to some statistical analysis I've done with the NCAAs and points per possession. So PPP, which is an important thing. Usually if you have more than a point of possession, you win. So the value, so we basically went from a scale of a +4 to a -1. So 4, 3, 2, 1, -1. And we got 0 in there too. I forgot 0, but basically 4 to 0 and then a -1. And the reason we did that, and I'll explain it, is so 4 is an uncontested layup, an uncontested three-point shot, like no one's around you. The points per possession on those two types of shots is about 1.4. So I think it's 1.39 exactly. So we give that, if you have an uncontested layup and you have an uncontested three-point shot, you better shoot it, because the points per possession is almost 1.39. Then, so every time we see one of those, we give it a value of 4. So we're grading their type. So at the end of a game, we'll know, gosh, this guy was at a 2.4. This guy was at a 3.7 or something like that. Okay. Then the value of 3 is a 3-point shot with minimal contest. So not a great closeout. A contested layup, so it's really close to the basket, and free throws is worth 3 points. And that's about 1.15 from the NCAA's points per possession. And then value 2 is an uncontested mid-range. This is why this is kind of fallen out of favor. And a heavily contested 3-point shot, that's a value of 2. And that is about 0.66 points per possession. Then a contested mid-range is 1 point, and it's about 0.46. Again, why people aren't taking those. And then 0 points for a dead ball turnover. So you pass it, you throw it away. And then live ball turnover is a -1. So we have shots and we have turnovers. So it's kind of, I put it as a shot selection spectrum, but this is a player spectrum that, what kind of shots can we take? And then what really hurts you. So I'm putting not only turnovers, the type of turnovers that you're having, which is a bad thing, but also the type of shots you're taking. So I'm giving this, it's kind of a unique equation to kind of tell exactly where I see them falling on a playing field. And it's nice. I have, I'll send you again, steve@teachhoops.com. It'd probably been easier if I had just put it on the site, but basically I have it in a scale. So it's dark green all the way down to red, which is dark red, which is a live ball turnover. So I think it's a shot selection spectrum and a shot selection and turnover spectrum that kind of gives you an idea of a quick little point thing that we give our players that kind of keep them in check. And I'm a big one that a turnover is a horrible thing to have in a basketball game. And the reason being, and I was just telling another teachhoops.com member this the other day, is every time you turn the ball over, it's a 6-point turnaround, right? It's 3 points. You can score 3 points. They can score. So if you think about the points on the scoreboard, it can be a 6-point turnaround. So between shot selection and turnovers, it's one of those spectrums that we think is extremely important. And I'll send it to you if you want. And I'm super excited. So stay tuned for next week when Coach Steger comes back. We'll have some in-depth conversations about high school hoops, about where we're going. I know we've been trying to keep the ship afloat here while he's been gone, but hopefully these things have been valuable to you. And again, go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better, and have a great day. Bye.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/PODKATZ12. Just go to Indeed.com/PODKATZ12 right now And support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.